Hello everyone, welcome to my chess channel. So today we'll be talking about the round 10th of World Chess Championship, which was played between Ding Liren and Nepomniachtchi of Russia. So the Nepomniachtchi has 1 point lead on Ding Liren and the 4 matches are remaining. So today we will just analyze the round 10. So let's get into it. So in this match, new opening was played. This is a popular line in the English these days, and one of my favorites for playing with white. A curious feature of modern chess is that you can quickly become an opening specialist just by playing online. So in my case, with the English system, despite never having played it over the board, I have already played it in 61 online games and maybe more. So and some and 2000 level players of my own level, so maybe after so many games my charm will this line has become a little broken, but the truth is that I don't consider it good enough to be used in the world championship. So let's get down with the first move, which was played by Ding, the c4 pawn. Knight to f6. White plays knight c3, going for the English opening. e5, knight f3 and knight c6. If I was at this stage, would have just simply let this pawn forward, but they are the grandmasters, they are better players than me. So let's see what they further move. Next player, white blocks with the pawn with e4 and bishop to c5. So at this point, bishop to b5 was played. Bishop to c5 was played. So what if black had just moved his bishop to b4? So if bishop b4 was played in the main line, and it leads to the more positional game after d3. So after when you play this game, then uh, the next move white has to play is d3, and then the game continues. So today we will just stuck with the main line which was played. Bishop to c5, pawn takes, uh, pawn was captured using the knight, or this is a white only decent attempt, and it leads to forcing play. So at this stage, we at the first, and as you have seen, it's been 4-5 moves, and white has just sacrificed his piece for, and it's a decent play. It leads to some forcing moves. Black captures the knight. It's a free knight actually. d4. Now the white is attacked knight and the bishop the same time. Bishop was saved because we can just simply balance the knight for the knight. Knight capture, and now we have to move our second knight, and black just gives it away and queen to f3. Instead of capturing, white could not capture this at this move because it was this knight was pinned to the king, so you cannot just capture it. So black attacks the knight with queen to f3. Nowadays nearly everyone plays this move, so they Ding just bowed with this. d4 takes with the pawn and bishop to c5. At this stage, Nepomniachtchi didn't take. So I think Ding confessed is to being surprised by this move. Even so, it has been seen several times, even in a blitz game by Nepomniachtchi with the white pieces. So we can just simply say, why didn't he take it? So the queen was saved. At this point, this was a critical move. Black cannot castle. to defend the g7 pawn, because you can just simply attack this. So the king to f8 was played. So another move that took Ding by surprise. He was expecting g6. So he thought that he will play this move, but Nepomniachtchi. In this game, Nepomniachtchi has a 98.7 accuracy rate as per the chess.com. So this game, if it was not a draw, then it would have been in Nepomniachtchi's favor. So bishop to e2, white ready to castle, and white and bishop to f4, queen to e7. So other options are available, and certainly Nepomniachtchi considered them, but this move seemed the more precise road to equality, and it has, as my opinion, it has nothing wrong. So he did the good move. Rook to d1, h5. So black wants to bother the white queen. At this stage, we can say that black wants to bother the white queen with h5 and h4. So in some lines, the rook can be developed through the h6 square. Nepomniachtchi knew this well, as when he played the white side of this position, he soon got a lost position after this move. So he soon, but to me it's very surprising that Ding was out of the book at this point. Shouldn't he study all of his opponent's recent game, including the blitz? So this was the good move actually, and he was using his brains at this moment. So white castle on the king side, queen was under attack by h4, queen to d3 and g5. So at this moment it's always difficult to advance the pawns in front of the king, but this is a decent move since it invites white to go to an endgame, a pawn up, but with excellent drawing chances. So pawn takes d6, and now the pawn replaces another pawn, and rook to d6, and now it has pinned. First it seems like it had pinned the queen, but it didn't, so white can just simply exchange the bishop. And instead of just exchanging the bishop, Nepomniachtchi offers a queen exchange, which white accepts, and now the white is up. Now they're in the same position. White wins a pawn, but this queen side pawn structure is weak. So the next move, bishop to e6 and f4. So this is the only chance for white trying to exploit black king side, but Nepomniachtchi defends this with confidence. So this was a good move, and Nepomniachtchi just protects and attacks the rook. d4, and the game continues. And king to f2. So the white moves the king to f2. The king heads to g3, keeping the h3 pawn under pressure, and black just prepares to attack with the rook to c5, preparing to attack to the queen side. a4, rook to a5, bishop to d1, b6, and queen to g3, rook to h8. And now at this stage black has a fortress. White is unable to improve the game. So white just played some simple random moves, trying to gain some advantage advantage. Rook to f4, king to f8, d, and now giving a check. So the game comes rook to a8, and now these are just simple middle games where the game actually continued. Now the black has doubled his rook, and now as we can see the black is in better position. So at this stage, rook to hc6, it was, we can just simply say, I think rook to h6, it was enough for the draw, but they continued the game. King to h3, they exchange their pieces. So this was bishop to b3. It's a good move. It's a final uh, touch where they exchange the bishop, and later black just takes back the last pieces. Queen, another good move. The game continued. They both sacrificed their pieces. So it's a good result for Nepomniachtchi, showing once again his excellent preparation and drawing without major problems. Time was running out for Ding, but a lot can happen in 4 games. So Ding needs 1 point. So I think this was a pretty good game by both of the players, but even a slightest mistake in next 4 games could be critical for both of the players and could be the reason for losing the World Chess Championship. I hope you like the video, and we will soon see you in the next video.